Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hey. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hi. Welcome to the To Be Named podcast, and we'll talk about that later. I'm Catie Housman. Here we are. We are part of the Austin Culture Club comedy podcast network.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Meow, meow, meow. And we're here to talk comedy with funny people.
Was that your air horn? Can
That
you do that
was my
one more
air
time
horn.
for me, please?
Meow. Pew, 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 pew. Is that good?
That was good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I just want to do the air horn. That's the best sound in the world.
So we know Maggie is a voiceover artist, and I'm very interested in that. Maggie is one of our guests today, the amazing Maggie Mayfield.
Hi.
And she knows about voices. So I was a little worried that when you just said that you were going to say I had a really bad air horn.
I would never say that.
What if it was bad?
If you have nothing nice to say, sit next to me. No, don't say anything at all. Isn't that the
So
golden
there's
rule?
the possibility that it sucked and you are not.
Listen,
there.
you
Yeah,
just
because
don't
now
say
I'm like, so
anything.
she's lying. But I do like that. I like if someone will lie to me to spare my feelings a little bit.
No, I just
too.
wouldn't say anything.
Okay, so you did say it was good.
You just
Yeah,
changed
I just wanted to
the-
make sure that was your air, because it was a little like undersold. So I just wanted to hear it again to be sure, because you were like, "Meow, meow, meow." It was like
I
a cute little
did.
mouse. And then I was like, was that it? And you're like, was it good? And then you did it again. I was like, hell yeah, there it is.
You're
Bring
such
me
a good
energy.
coach. I love good coaches who like bring out the best in me. It reminds me of like, it's really the best. I love those types of people in my life.
Well,
so I'm so thankful you're in my life.
I'm so
Maggie.
thankful you're in my life.
Aw. And speaking of people we're thankful are in our lives, is our other guest, Liz Wheat. Pew, 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 pew. It's Liz Wheat.
Yay.
These ladies are both comedians, obviously, as I've said. They're hilarious. They're two of the funniest women in Austin.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. According to me, us, and everyone in this room right now, they all also
right.
said. So, welcome. Do you have any words of wisdom? Maggie said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
Oh shit.
Do you have just anything?
Progress, not perfection.
Love that.
Okay.
Progress, not perfection is one of my favorites. And
Okay.
I feel like it was something spiritual that you said that right now.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Here's another one. Oh my god.
Another one?
Yeah, I've been watching Joan Rivers interviews,
Oh, my God.
and
I know you keep posting them on your Instagram.
I'm obsessed. I'm just like, oh my god, this is the best. I feel like I've been watching all these dead comedians, like old interviews, and I feel like they're like coaching me from the grave.
Love that.
And she said this. She had this one clip where she was like, "Move forward, move forward." And I just loved it. I don't know.
Oh,
She
my
just
God.
talks about she got blackballed by Johnny Carson. I don't know if you know this, but he was like she like what like he was like her. What's the word? He helped her a lot. Like she was-
Mentor?
mentor,
Boyfriend. Okay.
maybe.
Same thing.
Maybe there was something that went on. Yeah, mentor. And really helped her career. And then she got a show and he didn't like it. Or something happened. Anyway, like bad blood. He blackballed her. Then her husband committed suicide and they were like super in debt. And then she just like...
She moved forward.
She moved forward. And to me, I'm like, if Johnny Carson blackballs you and you still make it, like, we're good.
Yeah, absolutly.
My psycho ex-boyfriend comedian guy like doesn't have a chance, right?
Oh, do we
No,
all
not
have
at
those?
all.
Do we all have psycho ex-boyfriend comedian?
we do.
Okay,
We
yeah,
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
I cannot wait to get into that. But first, I want to do a little improv with you guys to warm up. Joey likes improv. Joey, the producer.
Hi, Joey, the producer.
Joey,
Hey
the
guys,
producer
I go
in the
by
house.
J-Dog now.
Oh, right.
Just call me
I
J-Dog.
forgot that. J-Dog, the Jew.
That's some like serious Kanye energy right there.
That's what I try for. But I'm a cat lover, so it's weird.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't
I go
get
by
it.
J-Dog, but I like
Oh.
cats, so I'm not like I don't really like dogs.
Okay.
So it's like ironic.
It's ironic and
funny.
subversive.
Yeah.
Well, we love improv. I'm an improv geek.
That was improv. That was terrible.
We are always doing terrible improv, and that's the best part of improv is doing the things that are embarrassing, you know? That might be embarrassing. But you're silly,
it
like
anyway.
kids, like children.
It's okay to cry.
It is okay to cry.
Good, because I do it daily.
So we're gonna do an improv game. Do you guys know this one? It's where we build like a story one line at a time.
yeah.
And we'll do it like Susie went to Are you gonna do it, Joey?
Oh, one word at a time?
I'll do it. Yeah.
The bar, blah. Yeah, one word at a time.
Cool.
But we're going to make it Austin-centric. So it has to be about Austin. If someone gets off the topic of Austin or glorifies another city in any way, we have to stop the game.
So if you say Boston, you're out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it's something negative
Austin,
about Boston,
Massachusetts.
right? Yes. Okay, so I'll start us off. I,
Am
Hungry.
4.
some,
tacos.
In.
My.
favorite,
Place.
Downtown.
Gutter.
truck.
Is
Going.
Well.
Austin,
is
The.
Live.
music,
taco.
Truck.
Mama.
did you say MoMA?
Mama. I
That's
was
in New York.
mom. I said mama.
Oh, Mama.
MoMA.
I thought you slipped right there and just glorified New York City
I
for
know.
a
I
second.
was asking for help from my mama.
Oh.
So I just went mama.
Joey's mom is still
The live music capital of mama.
of taco truck mama.
Taco truck mama.
Wow, that is
Wow.
the best like Austin-based improv one line at a time
We killed
story
it.
I've
We
ever
killed it,
heard.
Yeah.
Go us.
Go us.
Go us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel warmed up. I feel good.
Good.
Yeah.
Are we ready? Because I was asking Joey if I. First of all, the one problem with episode 1 and this was all my fault. Thank you. I didn't have a giant Diet Coke by my side, and I don't ever feel quite right if I don't have a giant Diet Coke by my side.
I think it could be bigger.
It could be bigger, and I thought about buying the bigger one too, but I was like, oh yeah. And there, when I was in the store, I was this close to going for the Red Bull instead, and I was like, don't do it. I just imagined myself like losing my mind, just like singing.
This is
the whole show.
this is a relief because now like I know what to gift you for all the holidays.
Seriously,
That's it.
Diet Coke,
Yeah.
yerba mate, and I'm the happiest girl in the world. I'm
Okay.
such a caffeine fiend. I talk about it too much.
How do you sleep at night?
Not well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a problem, but I do it anyway. You know, that's
Success equals
For
yeah.
not sleeping.
Yeah.
Much.
I do sleep a lot better now. Like,
Oh, okay.
you know, I love a good melatonin.
Oh.
A good Benadryl. I don't recommend that, but if you have the sniffles,
Oh,
Magnesium?
That's healthy. Or Epsom salt baths.
see that's
another good way to get magnesium.
Yeah.
oh, I
Or
need.
NyQuil.
There was a.
Okay.
I had a moment of like going a little too hard on the NyQuil. Just like waking up so groggy and not kind of just like having that cognitive dissonance of
Was
not
that
gonna
your,
look
like,
this up.
lean, your version of like leaning out?
Honestly, yes, it was. It's like one of those things where I'm like, you know, I've heard this is like something people do, but I won't like Google it. Like, if it's bad, I guess I'll have some fun, you know? This was yesterday. No, it wasn't.
We just tell ourselves it was COVID. That's what it is. That's all. That was why.
I had COVID. I beat COVID through NyQuil. Oh, God, we're off the internet, aren't we, if I say that?
Uh-oh. Did you really though?
Might as well
No.
say you're
Oh,
taking
okay.
ivermectin.
Did you have COVID?
I think I had COVID. I'm one of those people who thinks they had COVID like right when it broke out because I had something. But this was literally before tests became available. So I think I had it, but I have no proof. So, but I got really sick, and I really don't get sick that much because I drink so much Diet Coke, and I'm really healthy. So
Yeah.
Listen,
was-
COVID is like an STD. Everyone's had a strain of it by now.
at this point, it's totally become. Do you guys feel comfortable in this room? Okay, so I had a segment idea called Catie is Spicy because I was a little spicy, you know, like right before we got
Soundbite.
here.
Spicy.
Spicy Catie. And like,
Spicy.
it's so timely that we have two ladies on the episode because, like, you know, maybe I'm PMSing and I feel safer saying that with you guys here, right?
I think I'm PMSing too.
I
we're the
think-
same cycle.
I think everyone in Austin comedy right now is PMSing right now.
Are we all synced
I
up
think
because we all
everyone
go to
is
the
synced
same
up.
mics?
Yes.
That'd be so funny. Wow. That'd be hilarious. Oh my God. The bathrooms at the comedy clubs, you know. Well, I was spicy because there's a
Chunks.
new and you're a therapist, so maybe this. I'm trying to work through my emotions of this. There's a new mic, and it's put on by queer people for queer comics. And I saw someone sign up who I know is not queer, and they're just a troll. And the directions specifically say, if queer comics. And I get it. It's like, maybe you feel like, why does it have to be separate? But I wanted to say, fuck you, but I didn't. I looked at myself and I said, that hurts me for some reason. And I do not like that. And I respect that person less for it. And I hate
person
that.
hurts
Maybe they
you?
kissed one person in college of the same sex, and they're like, "Oh, I'm queer."
Maybe they did. And that's why I'm like, what if they're actually queer and I'm just being the worst ally to them? Because,
Maybe that's their way of coming out.
right? I'm
Is
like, what if
doing a
they
queer
actually
open mic.
are? Or they're like joking about it because they're closeted and like they're like, haha. And then I just like ruined them.
Yeah.
I don't know. It made me spicy. And I was like, why not open up and talk about it? Because I wanted to, like, I don't like when people get super pissed about stuff and start, like, posting it. I mean, I don't care, actually. I love that shit. I, like, get my popcorn out and I read it and stuff. But I never want to be the person that's like, you made me mad. But that's how I felt. I wanted to be like, what the hell, dude? Don't be a dick.
You'll have to tell us after.
Was this Joe Rogan?
I think with
Is it breaking news?
I think with stuff like that, you don't have to say anything. You know what I mean? They always eat themselves. Like karma always comes around. You know what I mean? If like they really are just being a troll, you know, you don't have to do anything. It'll come back. You just have to be patient.
Yes.
And that's the hard part.
I agree with that. I think there is something to karma. And it's not like I want them to get hit by a bus. But like,
No, but
I
they'll
felt
be
the
like
need to say that.
They'll be like an all dude show, and he'll be like, "Why can't I get on the dude show?" You know, something like that, and he'll be like, you know,
That's
what
true.
about the female, like, open Michelle thing? There's a
Yeah.
lot. There's some dudes that go there that I'm like, are you really non-binary? Because I don't think you are.
Yeah.
Some are, but then there's others I'm like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Today you are.
And I should admit, I guest hosted the Open Michelle one time, and there like not a lot of people showed up, like so few people that there were some guys there, and I was like, maybe I'm at fault. I was like, yeah, you guys can go up, who cares? And I was making all these jokes about it, like you're non-binary today, so maybe I hurt some people. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I mean, I get it because I hosted, not the Open Michelle, but I hosted a mic there for a while, and I'd be like, all right, we gotta.
yeah, I'm like, I'm cool, whatever. Everyone's non-binary today.
Yeah.
I think that's the name of this episode. Non-binary.
Everyone's
Episode
non-binary.
2. Yeah, episode 2.
Thank you. Everyone here is the man and the woman. So thank you for letting me do Spicy Katie. I felt a little uncomfortable with it, but we're trying things.
Spicy.
I like the hot takes.
You like the hot
Spicy.
takes?
We always gotta have hot takes. I'm all about that tea.
What is, the tea.
All about the tea.
I get it,
You know,
yes.
you sip it with the pinky up, like. and
Next
it just
time,
tastes so delicious.
spill the
like,
tea.
I'm bringing a little teacup next time. So enough about me. That was basically my toast or roast. Do you guys want to do a toast or a roast?
Can you explain that? Yeah, like what are you talking about?
Well, you guys know a toast at a wedding or any event. You toast the person, say something nice, or a roast, which we're also quite familiar with. Are you guys good at roasts?
No.
Okay.
We're
I'm
nice,
working on
yeah.
it. I also
And
am working on it.
sensitive
But you're
AF.
amazing.
Yeah.
We would,
Yeah.
like, say something mean, they wouldn't
Right.
even be mean at all.
No.
Like, oh my God, but you're good. No,
Yeah.
don't even.
You know what my roast is? I'm like, you're so nice. Let me come over and make your bed.
Make your bed. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna clean
Well-
out your fridge. That's how much I like you.
I love that. I've been known to clean a bathroom at a party or two.
Is that true?
It's selfish. It's really it's just for me. It's me wanting to like just indulge my OCD tendencies, and I love it. But then they're always like, "You're a weirdo."
You're coming to every party I ever have from now on.
I found my people.
Yeah.
This is fantastic.
You want to clean my bathroom? Yeah.
Please. I've always said like I should really be a housekeeper. Okay, well luckily you don't have to worry about hurting anyone's feelings because Joey the producer has come up with some people who I don't think we're going to meet. They're celebrity, famous, infamous. You guys get to decide if you're going to toast or roast. So I'm going to throw a name at you. Let's start with Liz.
Okay.
Liz, I want you to either toast or roast Kim Kardashian.
Oh shit. I mean, I think she's annoying. Like, what do I say about her? She's fucking annoying.
Go off.
I think her husband, what's his name? Oh, Kanye. I like Kanye.
Yes.
They're not together
Well,
anymore.
I mean, oh yeah, they're not
She's with
together. Okay.
Yeah, she seems so
I feel like he's on another level. He knows shit. He knows that they're in the Illuminati. Totally. Like, and hasn't he said that? Like, he's just been like,
Did
Church
he
of
expose
Kanye.
them as being in the?
I think so. Like, yeah, he was
Okay.
like, baby blood or whatever. Or they drink it. I don't know, something. I don't know what he tweeted. I'm just making this all up. But
No, that sounds right.
I do think he's special and awesome. But she, I think he liked boning her. Whatever.
Of course.
And they had some kids. And no, I think I've never watched that show. And I don't think she's attractive. She's not.
This is
Boom.
exactly what we're looking
Boom.
for.
Roasted.
Boom, roasted.
I know.
She's perfect.
Kim Kardashian, not attractive. Boom.
Clip it.
Roasted.
Clip
That's a clip.
it. At Kim Kardashian.
This is so funny.
Oh my God, I'm
Right?
dead.
Weird.
She's so
But
cool.
I don't
She's
have
so
any
good about
like
keeping her cool
sassy.
though. Like
jokes.
like you feel like you could roast Kim Kardashian to her face, and she'd just be like, "Oh, I love you," like
She
thank you for those
would.
words, like you know what I mean?
She would. And
You're
she's,
right.
She's rich. She doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
You're surprised.
I'm surprised. You know
I
what?
thought she was going to go toast as well.
I thought so
Oh,
too. I love Kim.
You do?
I love the Kardashians.
We got a toast.
I love this show. I love them so much. I know.
Yeah.
I love them so much. And I think what really did it for me was David Letterman has a show on Netflix. Is My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. I don't know if you've ever seen him do that. That's his like post late night show.
It's a good show.
It's wonderful. And he had Kim on, and she opened up about like when she got robbed in Paris, all of her jewelry got, and how she was like put in a bathtub. Like it was terrifying. I was like, oh my God, you're a human just like
It's a
me.
stunt. Publicity stunt.
I don't think,
Clip it.
yeah, I don't think so.
Toasted.
But you know what I do like about her is that she's a marketing genius. She's a marketing genius. And I think she's finally decided, like, I only have one life and I need to do something with it that's important. And she's decided to put herself through law school.
Oh shit! I didn't know this.
And so she's helping people that have gotten prison sentences that don't deserve these like crazy long drug prison, for like
okay.
like marijuana and stuff. And so
you said she's putting herself through law school.
yeah, she's in law school right now. She is in law school, paying for her own way, but
With her
her own
$1 billion.
her $1 billion.
She's working at
But listen,
McDonald's. It's
no,
really
but
hard.
listen, like,
That's
I think
hilarious.
it's amazing that she decided like, oh, she helped someone get out of jail earlier, helped get them pardoned, and now she gets letters all the time from people in prison all the time.
Who was the person she got pardoned? I think I heard about this.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I remember
Tiger
feeling
King.
like, oh,
She didn't
no,
know.
not Tiger King. But I think it's cool that she's using
Kodak Black.
her resources,
Platform.
her platform
No,
and
I
her
don't even know
resources
if he
to
was in
like
prison.
do better.
I might have to watch more of her
I
shit.
looked to you like as my Gen Z. I was like Kodak Black.
Also, can we
Love
just like,
and a miss.
I just want to say, if you've never seen her show, she does a whole episode where after she's pregnant, she saves the placenta and then has her chef like bake it and
Oh, I
feeds it to
total-
her family.
I
And
totally
it's
would do
so
that
funny.
if I had a baby.
Roasted.
I like her.
Boom.
Yeah.
Roasted.
Literally, she roasted
She's
She
a hippie.
roasted her
herself
own
and
That's
gave it to
hippie.
her
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, amazing.
That's hippie shit.
So I
It's-
guess that was a toast and a roast.
That was our best toast and roast segment
Yeah,
yet.
wow.
You guys
I love
killed
dual
it.
toast roast. You killed it.
Okay, well, you've convinced me to get to know her better.
Okay,
So
I'm a Kim advocate.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch her shit.
Oh, I love that.
And I might like her.
Okay.
There are people.
I won't tell anyone if you
In
do.
the Kanye situation, I definitely side with Kim on this.
Mhm.
Like, he's being a bit. He's like sharing texts and shit. Like that's great.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Kanye's behavior right now is exactly the kind of thing that I just said I don't like, but then admitted I do like. Like, I love that he's
tea.
going off. It's the tea, and it's like two of the most famous people in the country and world.
Yeah.
Wait,
And-
what's the tea?
Kanye
Did you
is
do what, ayahuasca or what?
no, he's just he's going off on Instagram on Pete Davidson
Oh.
and Kim, and he's being a troll, and he's so good and funny at being a troll. And it's like just seeing Kanye West like post a picture of Pete and just like he posted a text that Pete had sent him that was like, hey man, just like a super cool chill like I hope I never want to get in the way of you and your kids, and he was just like this asshole, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
He just came out with a Netflix special today. I think it just came out. It's like Genius, the Kanye West story or something like that.
Oh, I can't wait to watch that.
I know, me too. I saw that.
I mean, I
was
would
like,
have sex with Kanye over Pete Davidson.
same.
I love
Same.
Kanye.
Same.
Pete, I don't get the thing with him, but I mean, apparently he's pretty good in bed. I mean, it seems like,
Pete?
yeah, I mean, all these women are just, they fucking love
I don't know.
I think he's like a weird. He's the trend. He's what do they call those guys? The Machine Gun Kelly. They call him something like the Manic Pixie Dream Boy equivalent.
Yeah, something like that.
It's like drug addicted, tattooed,
Bleached hair, neck tattoos.
demon boy or something like that.
Like, I would, yeah, I mean, I get it. He's going through some shit, but I would not be a fucking girlfriend. Just, let's go down with
I just
you.
couldn't stand next to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's such a weird looking dude.
Like,
He'd be the one that like you'd secretly have sex with and you wouldn't tell anybody about.
true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I could see that
in
my
secret.
20s. And then
Yeah.
sneaking back over, like, you would just
Yeah.
do it.
Right?
It would be fun.
Don't call me before midnight.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
He's weird looking.
He's the kind of guy that I would date, but like if he didn't make it, you know, like that is. Thank you, Julian. Should we do another toast and roast? I'm feeling like I'm feeling fantastic.
I think
just
you
wanna
should
make sure I'm
ask
on
our
the right-
guests some hijinks and stories.
So, oh yeah, let's talk about.
I thought you
there was
said
a
hygiene, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
I know.
Let's talk about hygiene. This segment is called hygiene.
Yeah, you guys are
You guys are
interesting comedians / other occupations.
We
Liz,
want to know more.
Yeah,
Yes.
Liz, tell us what you were saying before the show started about having to go off the grid because of your new job.
yes. So I'm a therapist. I became a therapist. Yes. But it's become like a conflict of interest with me being a comedian. And like I didn't get hired at a couple. I mean, I tried. I have a part-time private practice which I'm building, and then I had to get a job at a hospital to like fully start making a living. So there was a couple places I applied and like I didn't get hired, and I was like, and I had all my stand-up shit up. And so then I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to get a stage. Well, first I just started taking all my shit off of Facebook, wherever it was, YouTube. It was old stuff, but anyway, took that up, made my Instagram private, and then I was like, well, this fucking sucks because it's like I want to put myself out there as a comedian, but like then I don't want my clients looking at my stuff. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to get a stage name. But I keep thinking about like people, like I just think it's like think about people like Louis C.K. Like when he first was like think about him being like an open micer, like anybody who is like rising up, if like all of a sudden somebody was like that we know is like, I'm Louis the Clown King, like we'd be like, the fuck?
Yeah.
But now it's like we know him as Louis C.K.
Yep.
But
Is that
so-
what CK stands for? I didn't even know.
What? I'm Louis the Clown King.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. He went like all of a sudden, like he must have started out as Louis Sizlecki, right? Because that's his last name.
You know a lot about this
Yeah, I
person.
feel like-
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I heard it was like a shortening of that or something, but I never heard it was Clown King.
It's Clown King. So I'm like, how do people
Yeah.
like Cher just be like, I am not Cher, like
Yeah.
Arizona or whatever
Yeah.
the hell her last name is, or like Madonna, Chicone or Chicone.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Like she just like it's just Madonna.
Yeah.
So like I'm gonna have to change it, and I feel weird about
That's
that.
so
I thought
frustrating.
about putting it as my middle name, but I'm still like, well that.
Yeah.
But we talked about that.
Yeah.
I feel like that doesn't sound like a really funny name. That sounds more
Yeah. Yeah.
glamorous.
It's so elegant. Yeah.
Elegant.
Yeah.
What is it? What's your middle name?
McCrae.
McCrae.
Which actually, there's another comedian in town with that last name. But
McCrary, Lucas McCrary.
no, there's this guy named Mike McCrae, but he's like
Oh.
old Austin comedy. I don't know. him
I could
very
see how you guys would get very confused.
Yeah. Yes. People might think we're married or something. I don't know. But anyway.
I think you should take up a stage name like that. Just that's cool. I think single name people are just naturally by default badass.
They are badass. I'm just wondering what that was like when they first were like, I'm this, bitches. And
That's
everybody's
true.
like,
But at least you have a reason, so
True.
it's not embarrassing.
yeah,
It's not like you're like I'm rebranding.
right. Which is another thing. People, oh, that's freaking as a therapist. That's a thing too. You have to brand yourself as a therapist now. And I don't even, I'm like, what is my brand as a comedian? Also.
Okay.
I decided it's a Karen with slight lesbian vibes and the heart of George Carlin, and that's my brand. Is that a good brand?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
You're definitely giving me those vibes with this outfit.
Right?
In
It's
a great
like-
way.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love that.
anyway.
Do you get a lot of material from your patients? I feel like
Mm-hmm.
that'd be like the best place to get material.
Yeah, kind of.
They go hand in hand. I feel like you just
Yeah.
like out
Yeah.
their mental illnesses.
Well, yeah, I get to really go, okay, what and how did this develop and like what happened and yeah, like not in like an evil bad way, but kind of like what's going on in the world and like different places and like
Yeah.
different sections of the population like that. And so I sort of draw from that.
Can I share the story? So when we went to the barbecue place and you were talking about like you just got hired, you had 3 clients. I can't remember who we were waiting for. I think it was Joyce at that time. And we were going to see some show. Anyway, so we're like sitting at this barbecue joint and I'm asking like all about it. And she's like, yeah. And she's telling me about this one client of hers.
I don't know.
No, I won't say any details, but she's going on about him and him and him and him. And I was like, are you attracted to him right now? And she goes, I think so.
It happens. It does happen.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who are they attracted to?
You get attracted to some of your clients.
Oh.
Or you have to be like,
Because she was
okay.
like brand new. Like it was brand new. I was like, you have 3 clients. I was like, and only 1 dude. I was like, you're singling out the dude right now. Are you attracted to him a little bit? She goes, yeah, I think so.
Oh, snap.
Well, some
Okay.
people come in with like the craziest, the most interesting stories. And I'm just like, wow. Yeah. You're
So
amazing.
deep.
You're so deep.
Isn't that called like
Yeah.
where you're like attracted to someone's mind? Is that what's sapiosexual?
Sapiosexual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, so I have that. Yeah, but one of my clients the other day in my private practice came into the session and he goes, are you a comedian? And I go, yeah, I am. And he goes, I looked you up, I snooped. And I go, okay. Well, how are you feeling? He goes, well, it makes me feel good that you're like, you walk the walk or you're like doing stuff outside of like, not that,
Yeah.
I was like, well, this is my passion too. But yeah, I have other shit I'm doing that I'm passionate about. And he was like, I'm glad because you always tell me to do what I'm, go for. And I was like, good.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
like creep on you.
Yeah.
I love that.
So I was like, I know they're looking me up, so I have to get a stage name. That's the thing. But I've been doing comedy. I did take 3 years off or in between this time, but I started at the end of 2009, and I've been Liz Wheat the whole time. So now it's gonna be like
It's a new era for Liz Wheat.
Liz CQ or whatever.
Liz
Queen.
CK. Clown Queen.
CQ.
Liz CQ.
Right.
Liz CQ.
That does kind of roll off the tongue.
It does.
Liz
I like
CQ.
it. Liz CQ.
You're gonna parody Louis C.K. I can't.
I would date Louis. Well, oops. Probably shouldn't.
Yes.
We were
Clip
Can I
it.
share the story about us?
Yeah,
When
yeah,
we were
yeah.
talking- okay, this is not to. Well, anyway, I'm not going to do the pizza shit. We were talking about how if we were at a comedy festival, right, and we were drunk in our 20s, and Louis C.K. jacked off in front of us, we
Oh,
would be
yeah.
laughing so hard, and,
So hard.
until all of our friends drink, like we would be drinking wine and like be like, oh my god, and then he pulled out his freckly dick.
Oh yeah. Is it? I could have sworn that's what they said. They were like, we were laughing at the time, but now we're
Right.
like,
And so
wait.
I feel like if I'd been alone, it might have been like upsetting, but
Right.
if it were like.
Listen, if one of you right now was like, can I take out my dick and masturbate? I'd be like, please. Please.
Oh my god.
Because that's just.
Yeah.
It's a experience, and I
Yeah.
don't think it would bother me.
I mean, so many guys have done weird sexual shit in front of me that I'm just like, all right, what's happening now?
I know.
Like,
Y'all
did-
ever been on Omegle, chat
did-
roulette?
I did this like TikTok about this, but there was when I was living in New York. I was 18 at the time, and I was going to be on Broadway, and I got set up with another student to do a scene, and he pulls out his dick, and he goes, "Do you want me to come on you or on the door?" I was like, "The door, obviously." And then it occurred to me, I was like, "I have to walk out that door."
The scene required him to jack off.
No, but he just got so excited in the middle of the scene, like working together, that he was like, on you or on the door.
Oh wow.
What an option. What an option. I was like,
I mean,
I have
all
this
of women's
note. Yeah.
20s is just like, the fuck is happening now?
What do you say?
And I sort of like have like forgiveness out of like sort of the awkward shit that guys did because they were like, hey, "Do you like this? Whatever, ooh, my dick," and you're like, "I don't want to."
I've been holding it in for 20 years. I gotta show somebody, you know.
Yeah. So
That is kind of sweet. Like, it's my dick.
one time this guy did like Kundalini, and he was like,
Is that yoga?
yeah, he's like doing this fucking breathing thing. There was a guy I met in comedy class, and he was just fucking at a boner, and I was like not a part of the thing, and he was like, he was jacking off, and I was like, okay, well, can I leave? Because I don't know what's happening. Can I leave? Anyway, and scene. So,
Incredible.
Dudes do weird shit.
They do.
I'm just gonna
Are
say.
you a sex therapist?
not yeah. Well, I've coached some people on like who have had sex
Okay,
addiction. Yeah.
just
So,
wondering.
but I'm down. I just
Maybe that's your brand.
I'm down.
in my
That's your therapy brand.
like I'm down. Yeah. Sex, whatever you want.
On you or the door? Which, what would you prefer?
Right. No, I had my supervisor in my internship was a sex therapist, and just I felt a little bit like a fake or what. Like she was talking. I wasn't like pretending to be a sex therapist, but she was like talking about like the kink and all the different terms, and I was like, like, and there was another like therapist in there that was in on that too, and they were just going, and I was like, I'm gonna just pretend I know what they're talking about and just
I'll Google it later. Yeah.
write down because I didn't know about some real freaky shit that was happening. So
Like what? Like balloons and
I
stuff?
can't
Like-
even fuck. They were speaking another language.
Oh,
it was like
okay.
different terms
Yeah.
and fucking. I was like, I don't know.
It's like I don't even know how to. Yeah, how do you find that?
Yeah.
Like Urban Dictionary doesn't even do it.
Yeah.
Justice.
I mean, some of my clients would talk to me about different communities in Austin where they meet and then they like whip each other and shit like that. And
Oh.
they would like meet at a cafe and then go to like a dungeon and like.
Do you remember the song? Song where it's like, "Sweet dreams are made of the," and she goes like, "Some of them like to use you, some of them like to be abused." Yeah, the original. Thank you. Like to be abused. Well, like I remember hearing that song with my dad on that like messed up trip between like mom's house and dad's house, and it would like come on and be like, "Dad, why do people like to be abused?"
Oh, God.
Right? I can't like I remember asking that. I don't remember his answer, but I think about that moment as an adult and like, oh my God, if my 13-year-old daughter was asking me, why do people like to be abused? Like, what would you say? Like, how do you answer that question? And I feel like that's what you're having that moment right now. You're like, I don't know why people like, I got all this schooling, bitch, and I don't know what to tell you. Like,
I just sit there and I go, oh.
That's what they're
how
all
does that
doing.
make you feel?
How do you feel about
Pain
that?
and gain.
Yeah.
How are we on? Are we on our final? Are we on
We're on the-
15.
name the
Okay.
pod?
Oh, name the
13.
pod.
Oh, okay. So we're not. We have a little bit
Yeah.
of wiggle room. Sorry, I'm trying to be good at time management. But you guys are
doing
wonderful.
great.
Why no? We're just talking.
No, that's.
Do you want to share a weird sexual experience or no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
bouncing off Maggie's story, I actually do have a similar thing, and I feel so much better knowing I'm not the only one. Like, I went to see Ice Age with my dad, and I was really young. I think I was maybe 10, 9, and they said the word pervert, one of the little squirrels. And I was like, what's a pervert? And I remember like regretting it as soon as I asked, and there was like a pause. I can see the theater in my head, and my dad's like uncomfortable face, and he was like, it's somebody who's really, really interested in sex. And like I look back and I'm like, I'm so proud of him for handling it with such grace.
Right.
And I just turned back to the screen and was like, my life will never be the same.
Well, then later on, were you
Ruined
like,
me.
I guess I'm a pervert too, then, or like, when did that happen?
God, yeah. Actually, I didn't quite register that, but in a few years' time, I did discover I was a pervert.
Yeah.
If
I'm a pervert.
every like 9-year-old or 10-year-old was that like tuned in, like, well, I guess I'm a pervert too, then, Dad. Like, I want to meet that kid.
That would be cool. I wish my parents had talked to me about it before that, but it wasn't like it was like a casual thing. I feel like it's healthy for kids to know about that stuff. But I was that was the first time my dad had said the word sex to me, and I was like, let's never let this happen again, you know? It was horrible.
Is it hard to watch Ice Age now? 'Cause
I haven't watched
you just
it
think of like
since.
sex and perverts every time you watch
Was it
it.
the first one?
I think it was either the first or the second.
The
And
meltdown. It might have been
the Ice Age meltdown. I'm trying to remember. I can like see it flashing on the screen. It's like the weasel who's like my favorite
Is
character.
that the second? I think that might be the third one.
No, I think it is the second
Collision
one.
Course?
Oh, no,
that's
it
the
might
fourth
it
one.
might be the third because I think it was when he had the lady mammoth in his life.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
they think
yeah.
he's like trying to flirt with
Queen
her and then he's
Latifah.
like pervert.
Oh,
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
why is he a pervert?
They're about to come out with a sixth one on
Mm-hmm.
Paramount Plus. Oh no, Disney. It's on Disney Plus.
Okay.
I
Is it
think-
becoming like The Land Before Time, or is it going to be like 35 of them?
Yeah.
The Land
I-
Before Time
I
is
think,
classic.
I think they're going King Kong versus Godzilla route, where there's like the Earth below the Earth. You know, it's like the tropical paradise under the crust.
Let's get some Ice Age lore.
Yeah, I
Let's learn
know.
more about this.
Oh,
I know way
right.
too
When the
much
ice
about
melted
this.
and then they saw the tropical paradise.
And
That's
they walked
right.
into the ground. They were like, "What? There's dinosaurs?
Oh, so it's the
There's
Earth
there's
dinosaurs versus
in Ice Age. Like, there's
Dawn of the Dinosaurs?
I've seen them all.
Jurassic. Yeah, Ice
I
Age is a
didn't wanna
fantastic
admit that, but
movie.
I've seen 'em
You
all.
must no, you have children in your life. That's what it is.
No, I don't.
We were children when it was
I
out.
was a kid when the first one came out, and it's like, you know, I guess fun to watch.
He's just a pervert.
Ramona.
Yeah, pervert.
Way to bring it back. Circle back.
That then we are improving and we're riffing.
Great.
Yeah.
I wanna ask you guys another toast and roast if we can.
Okay.
It's let's start with Maggie this time. Toast or roast Canada.
Yes, that's the one I wanted.
Toast and roast. That's the one that you really wanted.
Yeah, I
Saw
just
that
like
one and I was like,
it's
yes.
America's hat, you know?
It fits good. It fits real nice. You know, those northerners to the north that don't lock their doors. No, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of. I know it's easy to be like blame Canada,
Blame Canada.
but I think it's they've got poutine. You know,
poutine's
Yeah.
poutine is wonderful. I've really only been to the Canada side of Niagara Falls, which is lovely.
Me too.
Right? And you go up that hill and it's like a little Vegas over there. It's real fun. It's fun.
Yes, yes.
Can't bring guns in, but you know, like what,
you know, everything has its flaws.
Right.
Yeah.
I lived there for a year
Did you?
in Vancouver.
She did not live in Canada.
I
Oh my god. So are you
did.
gonna toast or roast Canada?
I've got mixed feelings.
Do they
towards
use
it.
maple syrup as lube there?
No. Well, okay, and this is okay.
Lie to us. Just lie to us.
Speaking
right
of
now.
lube, I had like an issue with the dudes there, and it's actually how a lot of dudes are now, all over. But let me elaborate. They were
Dudes
okay.
all over. Heard you.
Well, like guys used to be more aggressive, like ask out. I don't know.
Before
There's-
me too.
Before me too. I know you guys are scared or whatever. I don't know. And so now, okay, so when I lived in Canada, which was in 2005, what happened with the dudes? They would meet me, ask for my number, and never call me. And like nothing would happen. It wouldn't be like at a club. It would be at a coffee shop. And I was like, why did you ask? Like it was just weird. And then I would tell Canadian girls, and they were like, oh, it's like they were like, ha ha ha, that's so Canadian guys, because they're passive aggressive or they're like passive. And I was like, okay.
So you get your hopes up and then nothing would come of that?
And it happened so many times.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Who's that guy?
There's someone staring at us through the window.
Oh, I think you guys have your other guests here.
Oh, shit. Well, anyway, should I keep going?
I'm so sorry.
It's
No.
okay. Yeah, keep
It's,
going.
So,
That's
okay.
crazy.
Here were some other things that I had issue with in Canada. Okay. First of all, I don't know if this is still happening, but they have a safe shoot up site in Vancouver. So there was literally people walking around Canada with Vancouver with needles hanging out of their arms. Like people like, "Ugh," and like, but, which is sad. But then, like, okay, Canadian, like they're real big on like they don't like you to jaywalk. They're like real rule followers, and then like they would get like real mad at you, like just fucking jaywalk, and then there'd be like, I mean, I'd be like, you're not with that guy? Like, what the fuck? There's no cars coming. Like, they're
What?
weirdly. There's that, and then they're like. They didn't feel like a real sexual culture, but then they have like all these strip clubs, which makes me think that they're like suppressed.
Yeah.
But then they have, because they're so like, oh, geez, okay. And then they have all these fucking strip clubs. And I'm like, but they don't act like, hey.
Yeah, they go underground to get there.
They ask your number and run away.
They ask for your number, run away, and then have all these strip. It's just, okay, so that. And I like strip clubs, it's great. But, so there's that.
Do you?
I do.
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I used to work at one.
I didn't. Oh, I didn't know that.
Not as like a, anyway, you guys know.
I didn't know that. You
waited
talked about that.
tables,
Yeah.
Should we wrap it up? But so it's okay, and then like they okay, so I lived up there and I did like an acting program up there. Never should have done that, but okay, whatever. Just like thinking about the money, and I'm like, I want that money back. But anyway, anyway, moving forward. So let it go. But they were at that time, and I was much nicer then. They said I was very blunt. And I think it was like the American thing. And like now I literally, like a lot of my classmates were like, you're so blunt and brash. And I think it's just because like as an American, we're just naturally that way. Wow. As Americans. And like to them, they're like, we're being like tall poppies or sticking out or like direct or like too, just that. And it's just like, no, whatever. And anyway,
They think we're extra, it sounds
they think
like.
that we're extra when it's like really not, or I don't know, like
We have
They
an
sound kind of
edge.
boring.
I think it's all those school shootings we have, and they don't have any of that. So it's like we have an edge to us that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, and like if we
Especially
get
here
sick
in
or
Austin.
whatever,
Yeah.
we're like, we just have to tough that shit out.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, take care of me.
Well, and then I have a theory that everybody to the north of anywhere always talks shit about people from the south. So like Canada always talks about the United States, and like I feel like most people in the United States are not like a lot, or just like, wait, Canada, what? And
That's
like we don't
true.
think about them that much,
We
but
don't.
they're always fucking talking about us. But anyway.
Well, that was beautiful that we got in both our toast and roast. We got a toast and a roast, and it was different from both of you each time. You guys bring a lot of diverse thoughts to this show, and I'd love to have you back one day. Do you guys want to plug anything? Any shows coming up? Instagrams, TikToks?
Yeah, I have a show March St. Patrick's Day at the Holy Roller or the Indian Roller. The Indian Roller.
I like Holy Roller.
I like Holy Roller too. I think that's actually
Indian
a place.
Roller, yeah.
Indian Roller.
Shout
And
out
it's gonna
Alden
be at-
Schaub.
Yeah,
who
Alden,
hosts that,
and
I
that's
believe.
going to be at like 10:30 at night. When does that show usually go on? 10ish.
Hell
So
yeah.
be there or be square, guys. My Instagram handle is @mycomedytherapist. That's it.
That's it.
And I'm probably
We'll
going
have
to change
this at
my
the bottom
name.
of the screen too
Yeah.
for the YouTube.
I'm probably
so.
going to change my name. Not sure what it's going to be. Okay.
Yeah, submit names to Liz.
Everything. I'm leaving this weekend to go on tour.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but you can find all the tour dates at MaggieMayfield.com, Maggi Mayfield.com. And then I just signed up for Patreon. And so if you want to like join me there and see some like behind the scenes stuff, I'm starting to make like music videos and yeah, it's fun. So help me fund that if you have time and energy and $3 a month that you can spare. So.
Yes. Go fund Maggie through Patreon.com.
At Maggie Mayfield.
Amazing. So this is the last question. What should we name this show?
Yeah, please help
So
us.
just what should we name the show?
Vagina monologues.
Love that. It's sold. That's it. No.
There's no like copyright issue with that
Oh, yeah, that's
whatsoever.
true. Yeah, that's
But
probably
it
no
could be the
problem.
Austin riff,
The Austin.
the
Riff.
ACX riff. I don't know.
I like that.
There's a show called The Riff, and I don't want them to.
Oh yeah, that.
But I love it's an idea. I'm looking
Austin-
at producer.
The Austin Vagina?
How about it's just
Austin Vagina Comedy Club.
AC Sag? I don't know. Don't
AC
ask.
Sags.
Sag.
Oh, how about on you or on the door? Is that what it was?
yeah.
What was it? Oh, I knew
You were the door.
You were the door.
Come on the door.
Come on the door.
Oh my God, that would.
Coming on my door.
We should compile like all the
Coming
weird
on in my
shit guys
door.
have said to us to like be sexual.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Thank you. You're amazing.
You're amazing. That was